Welcome to another episode and video on my Raspberry Pi 1 connected to this breadboard with electronics. And it is connected by a band cable as well as a serial cable for Minicom serial terminal and network cable. Obviously for the VNC, virtual network computing. And the serial cable is connected to a serial Pi Plus board, which is stacked on the Raspberry Pi 1 running Raspberry Linux. It's programmed for this project in C, and its purpose is by means of I2C to address LEDs. And last time I met with a very pleasant surprise that it worked, and I found out that the detection test was successful after quite a few attempts that didn't do anything. So I am very curious if these LEDs connected to this I2C chip actually do something again. And I'm not trying, I will skip the test and just run the demo. And to my disappointment, it doesn't do anything. So I am forced to do the detection test, which indeed does not do anything at all. So was it a lucky shot last time that it suddenly worked? I cannot be sure. This wiring is good. This wiring is good. And I will for now assume that the wires to the GPIO are good as well. So from one part where I have to say it works, and now it doesn't. So the demo isn't doing anything. On the other hand, when I run the demo, I can see on the GPIO, on the piscope, that signals are being sent, but that has nothing to say about signals on the oscilloscope. Well, those are there as well, and I will set the setting for the oscilloscope. But that doesn't matter, because the LEDs are doing absolutely nothing. So instead of being cheerful and going on with the next test, I have to find out why this is happening. So let's try to find out. Right, so now I have a problem. The very good results last time are not available now. So what I have to do first is making sure that everything is being loaded anyway. So this is the whole setup, the whole boot. And do I find that I2C is being loaded anyway? Actually, I do not. I may have been too late with getting the thermometer working, but let's get this mod, and it says I2C dev is loaded. Not used, but it is loaded. I2C, same thing. So if the modules are loaded, why doesn't it do anything? Yeah, this is not nice. Without this one being 00, or whatever, this has no use. And this is working on this one, it's working here, but nowhere near as nicely as last time. So what's up? The only thing I can think of right now, with this being done, is reboot. So I think I should reboot and have another go, and then with everything enabled, see whether everything is indeed going on. Because this is just port detection, as well as this is being port detection. Yep, that's the best way to do it. So, too bad for all efforts here. Quit, and here, quit, and quit the terminal, end of program, end of terminal, via iscope, and go. Now I have the bare interface, but I'd rather do admin shutdown -R now, which is a reboot. So let's do it and then find out what happens. Oh, I need to be root. Yes, of course. Now I am. Right. Now I first have to check, because this is fresh after reboot, and this is PSMEF for checking the checking processes, but this is the boot, and this is where I have to check if everything really works. Here I2C is being loaded. And let's see if I can find more proof. I should be seeing more proof. Okay. This is network. This is something called for I2C anyway. But where do I see I2C dev? Or dev I2C, whatever. I am not yet detecting it. Here. This is it. This is what I was looking for. It is loaded. This is being loaded and this is being loaded. So with that I can open terminals. This I'm going here and I open. Let me do it way quicker than that. This is one. Then opening new tab. And this one. Name tab. And then the other tab. Now I can distinguish them. And this is for running things like, not this one, that goes in yet another window. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. So what to do now? That's a very good question. Yeah, I can start everything that I like, but this is not going to work. Mr. Piscope, but without, why is this opening here? Should be here. This is how I prepare usually before recording, but anyway, this is how it is. Now you can see it is still blank, but the demo sends its signals and no LEDs are burning. And so this wiring pi test that I had in mind has no use. And 0 is not there. Yep. I have to remain on this one, which doesn't work, so the LEDs don't work. So what is the reason that this is not functioning right now? It can't be, let's say, wiring, although it can be, of course. No, it cannot be wiring, since when I do the demo, I clearly see the signals going here. Although not nearly as nice as I see it right here, and I could see it right here. Let's see if I can change something. Last time I had a rather short time base and could see everything nicely, and now I can't. So that's also a vague sign. So, what to do? I had another idea. after the last thing failed, I decided to pull the plug, literally. If you reboot the computer, the power stays on. It just reboots the operating system. It doesn't power off. So I pulled the plug, literally. This one is minus, this one is plus, and now I see that I accidentally also pulled the I2C wire. That is not the intention, of course. Okay, now it's back. And you see on the piscope some signals. So I have to be careful which one to pull. And I pull it again. So this is not good. Let me be once again very careful. Oh, this is going to be hard. Why is it this hard? Alright. That's one thing. It is connected. And now I will take these pliers to actually pull the plug right here. This seems like a safer method. So I take it out and I pull back in. I push it back in. And I do not see signals right now here. So let me see if this works. I have signal. So what is the demo doing now? It's working. It is working. With a much better signal, so I have to adjust the time base now. Do I get the signal I had last time? Yeah, well, let it be like this. But this is a reminder that I have to cycle power, not cycle the operating system. Or I could have pulled the plug on the Raspberry Pi, but this is much quicker and it shows that it works. You can see the LEDs go back and forward. So now this is working, and unfortunately getting short on time now, because I want to see that wiring pi is working as well, and that it did not yet, because I have an unexplainable while loop, and according to the whole system, to the manual of this, the website I should say, it needs a different circuit. So I have to keep in mind, if this doesn't work, literally pull the plug. And now focus to wiring pi. Okay, time for the wiring pi. Let me stop this one. It works very convincingly. RaspberryPi. According to this website, yeah, the code is correct. However, it uses different hardware than I do. And this part I skip and just remove it because of the different hardware. So what I'm going to do is remove this and then see whatever happens. So right, and now it's been a while since I've compiled this one. So let me see if I can get it back. I know how to do it, but I don't like typos in commands. Alright, let me just do it. After reboot, by the way, the system seems a bit slower, but well, so be it. Alright, this is .c. I am compiling it to this one. -L for linking. RaspberryPi. This should work. Don't find RaspberryPi. Oh, because it's not called wiring. How is it called anyway? Yeah, it's a capital P. So I should probably use this one. No. And that is the downside of this stuff. I have to find the original one I used. And that may take some time. So let me find that. And I found the culprit. I also had to use -O for output. And then things work. So now no capital. Alright, let's see whatever happens this time. Oh, look at this, how beautiful this is. Yes. So this is another proof with a very different algorithm. But it certainly works. Let's see if I can change the time base a little bit to get a nicer. That's too much. Too slow. Okay. Looks like this is the better way anyway. But it does work, and that is what it is about. So now I have two nice working programs. The demo, which gives a walking LED back and forth, and the RaspberryPi using a very different library that actually yeah, does some very different stuff on both I2C. So this shows that fortunately everything, hardware and software, is alright. Next step. Not quite sure, but this is just sending something, obviously. I2C can be to read as well, so maybe next time I can do something that uses I2C for reading as well. Who knows? So this is demo, and yeah, what is the output for? Well, you know, debugging and then finding out what goes wrong or right. But anyway, the walking LED is working nicely. Very structured output. This one here is very different. Anyway, it is it's a very good result, and that's what it is about. After a very bad start with a good solution. And that is about it. Now to make sure that you see everything, let me dim the light a bit, hopefully. There's still enough light around. So this is how it looks with RaspberryPi, and once again, this is the demo. And yes, a very different use of a very different library with, by algorithm, a very different output. But it doesn't matter. What matters is it works, and this is RaspberryPi. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. You can show your appreciation and support by making a donation, and more information to start with my video and on my website. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website, or on my website as well as with my videos, depending on the monthly pledge you make. Much appreciated. And as you can see, I switch between the programs right now. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. To be continued.